take a lot to make you rich. I'm addicted to a lot of crazy shit. But I feel like money is the best drug. Sometimes hate can be the best love.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We back at it. Point of views. You got your co-host Q and your host Brick.
What's going on, everybody?
We here today. We got a couple features. We got a couple guests. We got Mama Love in the building. How you doing, Mama Love?
All right, how you doing?
We good. We good. Now we got to my right. We got my man Big Frank over here. You want to talk to some people? Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man, what's going on, y'all? It's Franklin, man, CEO of Franklin Talk. Y'all follow that on Instagram, @Franklin Talk. You know, a different type of thing we bring into the world, man. That's all I'm gonna say, though. We here, we in the building.
My man took an introduction and did a whole promo. And then we got over here to my left, we got my man Gibbs right here. You want to introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Gibbs Money. I'm gonna do just like my man over here. Go follow me on Instagram, _ Mr. Boss Your Life Up _ Follow me. You already know what it is. We here.
We got some superstars in the building, _/_. But what's going on, Brett? It's been a long week. What's going on?
Nothing much, you know we got to get into this show, but ladies, I got something real special for y'all because I'm going to get all these guys in straight and we're going to go ahead and just do everything right. We're going to ask questions. We're going to see why they do the shit that they do, and we just going to get into it.
We got a couple call-ins, Brett, but explain it on. We going to do 2 sessions to this because of course, the woman was feeling unfair. When the original show topic was the stupidity of a woman. So then they let us know they wanted to do the stupidity of a man. And basically, we just gonna split it up. And right now, we got the fellas right now. And I'm on the fella side, of course. So we gonna keep it 100. We gonna keep it gully. And you gonna let it rock. So, we was talking about earlier about what you know your biggest pet peeve is mama boys and all that crazy shit that you like to talk about, right?
Of course.
Okay, so we gonna take the back seat and we gonna let you and Mama Love pose the question. We gonna give some real true to heart answers, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna intervene and play both sides of the field because that's what I gotta do. So you know what I mean? We ready for this, fellas?
That's a game fact.
So y'all ready?
I'm ready.
So ladies, y'all listening up? Y'all gonna get all y'all answers right here.
Let's get it.
Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Okay.
So what we gonna start with, Britt? What you wanna know? Cause you be real inquisitive. What is it, you know? And I ain't even gonna answer the question. I'm gonna let my man Big Frank take the first one.
Okay, so Frank,
What's going on?
why is it that men feel that when they break up with a woman and they get with another woman, that they're in love or not in love with the other person?
So you basically trying to say she asking why would we leave a female, you know what I'm saying, and we moving on and we decide to be with this next woman, why the previous woman don't exist to us no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go ahead and answer that for the people.
Well, check. I mean, for me, like, you know, my age group, of course, is a little, but I mean, you know, it's just, I mean, it just come down to a fact. I mean, maybe she did something to us. You know, women do certain shit that cannot be forgiven. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
So basically, like, if she cheat on you and you done with her, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to deal with her no more.
I'm saying you can't. She just can't do that, and then you be like, damn, I still love you.
Yeah,
baby.
we still
you know,
friends,
you can't.
and
Certain
still
stuff,
come by.
like certain people, like when we do some shit and women be like, we divorced.
Okay.
That's the first thing y'all want to do. So
it's actually one of the first things they do is they get with the next dude. We don't exist no more.
No, that's not true. No, we don't.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we don't. When we break up with a guy, not break up with a guy, but when a guy breaks up with us, it takes time for us to move on.
It takes time for a man too.
Yo, we cope differently.
Okay, so
yes.
time out.
We go to a different.
Y'all mean to tell me you got women out here that when they break up with a dude, or if a dude break up with them, they on to the
next week they got a man. They in the mood.
I can
women
easily
shoot.
say
That is not true.
I know I'm speaking from experience.
I know for a fact that's not true.
Oh,
I can
my
But
honestly
for
say,
me, that's not true.
Whoa, we not talking about you, Brett. We talking
we
about.
talking about-
But it's
in general.
women, and I feel
general.
like in general, women, because I'm a woman, I can say women don't move on like
Yes,
that.
y'all
No,
play the game
not-
just like we do.
It's not
No.
It's not the norm for a woman because women are emotional creatures. So we don't move
Humans
on.
emotional
Let's-
creatures.
No, men. Because you just said it, Franklin. When you break up with a woman, you move on to the next woman to forget the other one. You just said that out of your mouth, and that's the man's nature. If you feel like if you got someone in that other woman's place, then it's easier for you to forget them. But women are not like that. We'll be by ourselves for a minute.
Exactly.
No,
Hard as
let
it
me
will be.
let me say this,
Okay,
Mama
okay.
Love. Let me say this. That's how it should be. Let me correct myself. In today's generation, in today's society, I personally, and not even today, this happened 10 years ago. I broke up with a female, and then in the next week, she got a whole nother life.
You
going
know
on.
why? Because she was
nother
cheating on you. He was already there.
This is not one. This is not two. This is
He was already there.
multiple times.
Yeah, he was already there.
No, kids. Now let me ask you this
no,
question,
no,
kids.
no,
Why
no,
is it then when we just, because I personally seen this, so now there's a reasoning behind why. So now that the woman already had a man
Right,
there
right.
before they broke up with you, so
Right.
it makes it okay for them to just the next week they on to something else because they cheated, right? Because the man was already there. But
Right.
the fact of the matter is.
Right.
Women will have a whole nother life the next week after you live, right? Am I right or am I wrong? What have you been
I can
through?
honestly
You
say
right.
this. Recently, I'm coming off a breakup. And this was probably my hardest breakup because I was so emotionally attached to this woman that when we broke up, it took me months to even want to say I want to start a relationship or even give myself emotionally to somebody like that. But when I go check her Instagram, she's already moved on. I'm thinking like, whoa, what the-
Okay, she probably had already had that dude on the side.
But why does that always have to be the case though?
But-
Why can't they just had a broke up and she went just like this and found her another dude?
I felt like that
because
was
she
her
probably
mo-
was already looking.
I felt that was her way of, like, for a man, for instance, when a man breaks up with a woman and then it looks like he's in love with another woman, technically he might not be in love. That's a coping measure because by him going to this other woman, it's to take away the feeling and the memory of having to keep thinking about this particular female.
Exactly.
So I felt in my particular situation, that's what she did was, so she don't have to keep thinking about me. She immediately found somebody else.
Because at the end of the day, believe it or not, men actually hold on longer than females do. You know what I'm saying? When we break up, unless we just ain't care about you, we had any kind of feelings about you, if we break up...
I still stalk her Instagram. That's a fact.
you know what men go, we go hope. We like, all right, we broke up and all that, but hopefully we could get back together. What y'all do is, y'all be like either one, like they said, they got a dude on the side already, which means y'all ain't shit from the beginning, because if y'all had a dude 4 months ago, y'all could have let us know. So
But
y'all
y'all,
shit for
but
that.
see what y'all do is this how y'all play that. See, I noticed.
I think all women have backups.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
You got
women
the
always
backup,
got
right?
a backup.
Y'all got the backup.
And we think the
but-
same thing. All men got back.
But
Not really. No, we
But you know what's crazy? I feel like this. Being in a relationship and breaking up with someone, and then within a week or two or even a month, you with somebody else, that right there shows that you really didn't give a fuck about that person. That's how I feel.
Well,
and with
no, that
men, and when it's always you're in love with someone that I have been like for real. I've been with 2 guys that have been like that. Every time they got with someone else, they was in love. I know one of my exes. I swear, y'all, like this man was always with someone. Every time he broke up with a female, he was with another female.
That was his way of coping.
Yeah, that's
how he was coping.
How you engage? How you get engaged 8 times?
All right, no, okay.
That's different.
Every year he
That's
engaged.
different.
Every year this
But
man
you
is
putting
engaged.
out-
Well, does he ever commit
but
to
you putting out
marriage?
a bad example.
No.
So that's his
But
MO.
every year he in love. Every year.
But that's just him though. I don't know.
But I have seen dudes like that. though.
That's the
Yeah, but-
small percentage.
Just like
That's
you
what I'm
said,
saying.
1%.
that's how men cope. And I agree with you, Q, that men do fall harder than women in a lot of cases. But we've taught our little boys, you don't show your emotions, you don't cry.
That's a fact.
You understand?
That's a fact.
So when you become a man, if you show your emotions, you weak.
You consider
You're a punk.
weak.
Right? You're
Yeah.
considered weak. You consider.
Yeah.
I cried in front of my girl on multiple occasions. Is that wrong?
That's not wrong.
That's not wrong.
That's not wrong. That
Facts, I have. Like,
That's not
to
wrong.
me, that's
just-
a real man.
people
to
just
be-
Nah,
Yes,
because
it is.
sometimes the tears be
People
fucking
just talk.
fake.
Wait,
Sometimes the tears be fake.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes,
Tears be fake.
let me tell you.
Why tears
A man
fake?
cry, a
Sometimes
man
tears
gonna
be
cry.
fake.
Cause we taught not
Some-
to even,
look,
not to let
some-
none of
This
that
is
Look.
what I have a question.
Them
Why
them
is it
tears
that
be
our
fake.
tears are fake, but when y'all
Y'all
start
do it, it's
boo-hooing,
right.
and
what
promise
girls
right.
got the worst tears?
You gotta run
You
to
send
y'all
a guy
rescue
in
every
assault,
single time.
He goes to a
Every
guilt
single
trip.
time.
Like when my
Sometimes
girlfriend
tears be
cried in
fake.
front of me, you know how guilty I felt.
Every
Like
single
I felt,
time.
I felt like I was the scum of the earth, and I'm like, damn. I'm
Like now we gotta
was the
come rescue
situation
y'all
that bad?
every time y'all a damsel in distress because y'all want to cry and stuff.
Look,
but our tears be
I'm
fake.
just speaking facts. Sometimes them tears are
How would
fake.
you know that though?
Brittany, how would you know
Cause you
that
sit up there,
somebody is
don't
crying
leave,
for fake?
don't
How-
leave,
No,
that's
don't
somebody
leave
that's
me.
really in
Like,
love with
somebody
you.
that
That's
love
somebody
you.
that love you.
No,
I never
no,
said, let me
no,
say this.
hell no.
Let me
They
tell you
care
this.
about
Let me
you.
say this.
Go.
I've never shed a fake tear for a female because if
Okay.
I got to cry to keep you, I don't need you. Now I have shed tears for a female, and it's been because I love her, and I don't mind shedding tears because I'm not gonna say I'm soft, of course, but I do. I be in touch with my emotional side. I ain't gonna say.
But you're a
feminine
human
side.
being, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you're a
Because
human
if I
being.
love you,
Right,
it's
ain't
no
nothing wrong
in
with that.
between. It's like I do, I don't. So trust me, I can't speak for like the 1% dude who get engaged every other month. I
Yeah,
can't speak
yeah,
for
we
him.
can't do that.
we don't.
Yeah.
Nobody's vouching for him tonight.
But what I
Not
can
vouching
say
for that
is,
guy.
I can speak for dudes on the behalf. Like if a dude cry for you, if a dude cry over you,
Right.
then he mean it. He got feelings. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Women take dudes' feelings for granted, and that seems to be
That's
the problem.
exactly
You know what I'm
what
saying?
the problem is.
Y'all take our
Y'all
feelings for
take a
granted.
lot of stuff that we do for granted.
Speak on it, big Frank.
A
you know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
stuff that we do for granted. I mean, every move that we make, it's like suspicion. And that's what relationships built on nowadays, suspicion. If you can't build it on trust, then what's the point of really having it?
And as the show topic goes,
That-
that's one of the stupidity of a woman.
That's
if you
stupid
got a
though.
man
Listen,
that can't trust him,
If you
Why
got
is
a
he your
man,
man
that
then?
you gotta watch and ask about, then why you with him for? And then
You
when
right.
something happen, y'all sit around and look like, oh, what happened? But all of a sudden, he either a deadbeat or he don't care about you no more because he found somebody else that don't do what you doing to him.
But you know,
Okay,
but you know what I
and you know
noticed
what?
too?
That's crazy.
Women have to peep signs with men too, because women get with these guys that show these tendencies early in a relationship. So when you're one thing I learned with women, and then I learned this from my mother. Women have great intuition. Your intuition kicks in the beginning of a relationship. So when you have doubt, then that's when you got to address it. But if you continue to go on and doubt this man, and in that situation, you know what? This is what you was looking for because you never addressed it. Like that always happens. Like women know what kind of guy they getting. It doesn't matter how much he can bring out his representative. Eventually, his representative is gonna hide,
Alright,
and then
time
the real
out, time
person
out.
comes
Okay,
out.
now you telling them too much. Nah,
No, but like, but seriously, like he's right, and I agree with you on that. But yeah, like some of these women out here, they be knowing if a dude, and it's crazy because
And it's how they meet you.
Yeah, and you
It's
remember
how
I
they
told
meet
you, Q, about the situation this weekend. Like the whole thing is, if you knew this about a person, then why you getting mad now because he don't want you? Why are you getting into your feelings now?
Well, with people in general, you know, we have selective memory, we have selective feeling, we have selective everything.
Definitely,
You see what I'm
definitely.
saying?
We
So
all do.
what's okay in the beginning is like
not-
whatever. I don't care about that because you don't have feelings invested. But through whatever, whether they're not supposed to be, whether they don't intend to be, but sooner or later you be around a person enough, whether they slinging crack, dirt, or whatever, you get feelings. You get feelings, and once your feelings is invested, all bets is off. Now, what didn't matter in the beginning, now it matters. So exactly what you said, when you know this dude ain't shit or this female ain't shit, well, we talking about so this dude ain't shit. And he's slinging that thing and you good. Later on down the line, now the woman feelings is invested. Now she mad. And what didn't matter, it matters a whole hell of a matters now.
All right, now prime example. Look, I was dating a girl one time, and then I met this other girl. She knew I was in a relationship. We started dating. I wound up leaving one girl for the next girl. So when I'm in a relationship with this girl, and then I continue to do what I was doing, Now it's a problem. I'm like, you took me from another girl. So what do you think is gonna happen here?
Right.
When
Yeah.
And
another
then you're
female
mad at
comes
me
along.
for like you knew what you was getting, and this is why I say you knew what you was
Gotcha.
getting. You got me from another girl,
Yeah.
and I
When you
allowed you.
Yeah,
So
when
what you
you
think
meet-
is gonna happen? You think when
Yeah.
the next woman come around,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be vulnerable and susceptible to her charm and
Right.
and that's what happened. And but.
Cause you know what type of dude I am from the get go. From the jump,
I didn't
son.
meet you. I didn't meet you as a single
Right,
man.
this ain't my
I met
Tinder
you
profile. This
Yeah, I met
is
you.
real life.
So now, fellas, let me ask you this.
It's real
I'm
life.
gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah,
because,
play
you know what I'm
devil's
saying?
advocate.
I'm not just gonna dig into the dirt with my comrades, because you know that's where I hold
Yeah,
my
and I don't wanna
stance.
give up
But
too
I
much
have a
game
job- but I have a
now.
job. So let me ask you, when you know you have a female and you know she's all in her feelings towards you. I don't know she love you yet, but she's all in your feelings. As a man, as a dude, do we tend to take advantage of that woman's feelings?
Facts. I totally agree. I do.
And is that okay? We gonna keep it real because, like I said, I have my job to do. Is that theoretically right? If you know, like, if you take advantage of her feelings only because, like, you could do no wrong, only based off what she feels about you. You know what I'm saying?
I look at it like that. It's more on what she addresses and what she allows me to do.
Yeah.
So now if I'm with a woman and she's doing everything for me and I love her and I care for her, but if you're not checking my bad behavior, I figure that's okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm with you and I'm coming home every night and then I stop coming home and you not checking me and I'm coming home 5 o'clock in the morning and you're not saying nothing, I'm like, oh, she okay with that.
That's called learned behavior.
Yeah, but it's still wrong because I'm taking advantage of a situation. She might have trust in me. A female might have trust in me and be like, you know what? I'm okay with you doing that because I think you're not doing nothing. But at the end of the day, if your man is coming home every weekend 5 o'clock in the morning when the sun is up, and you're not addressing that, that's a problem.
So
You know?
we do that. Okay,
We take advantage,
we
yeah.
do that. Theoretically, it's not right. But some women make it right. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're not checking bad behavior, and that's
Oh, I check that bad behavior.
That's what I'm saying. Like you,
and that's even like
sometimes, and I also
You
feel
can't
like
come.
sometimes, I also feel like sometimes, you know what I mean. Then I know the topic on men, so I ain't gonna scare away or nothing like that. But I also feel like sometimes that's because, women let their feelings get in the way of stuff, important stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Or I think sometimes some women have this. Some women be so insecure that they feel like I'm gonna allow him to do this because I don't want to lose this particular man. Not knowing that it might be another better guy out there that's actually going
In
to
that
come.
situation,
And then sometimes it comes with the insecurities.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
how do you see that woman that she's insecure? How do you see her?
Me personally, I don't like insecure women. But then you can't really never identify because we all have our insecurities.
Exactly.
We all do. We all do.
So it's just, I'm sorry, just like you said, let's use this scenario about going out, staying out 5 o'clock in the morning, okay? She's not saying anything, she's not correcting you or checking you on that. And you know that's insecurity in her. So you begin to start doing things and taking advantage of her.
Yep.
What are your feelings towards her? Do you
Actually,
respect her?
You still love her, but you just, how can I put this? You might love her, but it's just like you doing you. But it's hard to explain in that scenario.
In my point
hard
of
to
view,
explain.
it's like this. If she's allowing a whole bunch of fuckery to go down, then if I do love her or if I have feelings for her, honestly, to be honest, my feelings will my respect level lowers.
Dwindle.
It
Yes,
dwindles.
that's-
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I still love her the same, but if you let me act a fool out there,
Yep.
and I know I'm doing wrong, and I know you know I'm doing wrong,
and you're
you
not
don't
saying
say
nothing
about it.
so that shows
That's
me.
just- yeah.
That shows me because I'm the type of person I don't want to be with a weak person.
That's
if you
exactly-
can't
yep.
check me, even when not saying blow it out of proportion,
But address the
you gotta address the
situation.
situation because as a human
One-on-one,
being, not just
yeah.
a man or woman, we gonna test each other. We gonna test boundaries. We gonna test lines. If I know I could go all the way on that side,
That is life.
I'ma still love you.
That's life. Though.
You
Well,
gotta-
my
Because
respect
that's
level-
what humans do.
I don't
No,
think
seriously
testing
though.
is a good
Seriously.
thing.
Well, not
over here.
testing, not testing.
I mean,
But
but
you know, that's
I
life,
knock somebody
That's
head
life.
off for testing me.
That's life in a
I'm
relationship.
serious.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Because
I'm serious.
I never met no one who said, seriously, I've never met no one who said, I've had a perfect relationship. I've never gotten into an argument. I never went out late or
That
been with my
doesn't
friends.
exist.
And
That
No,
does
no.
perfect doesn't exist.
That's what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
it's a perfect
So,
relationship.
the
I think
boundaries
two
thing-
people can be perfect for each other,
With
but
understanding,
not with
a lot of understanding.
Right.
We
And
push boundaries. That's what
communication.
we
You're
do
right.
because we
That-
human.
And that's one of the biggest flaws, I'll be honest with you, as a man, communication is, if men worked on our communication,
Whoa.
Everything.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No,
but
no,
women
no.
communicate differently,
Women
communicate differently,
can
but
work
we
on
need to
their
work on our
But you know what? And I hear this a lot. A lot of men tell me that I don't know how to communicate.
Brett, I work with you. You do not know how to communicate. You don't. I'm gonna be real. I don't know about relationship wise, but you don't know how to
You ever
communicate.
seen
You
this?
like,
Logically, this is what I'm gonna say.
that's the real. I mean, I work with it.
Logically, this is what I'm gonna say because it's gonna make sense. You ever seen? We all seen females before in different environments, home, outside, at a party, wherever. Females tend to communicate through their friends. Y'all ever realize that?
to a certain the level of the female, if you when you're dealing with older women and you're in a relationship opposed to a girl, you know when you're in a real serious committed relationship, older women, mature women do not allow their friends to come in their relationship.
But you know what? I take that back. Well, listen.
They need to stop. If they do, they gotta
do
stop.
that. And you know why I do that is because I feel like I can't get through to my man. You
Don't
see what
use
I'm
your
saying?
friends.
You use your
Don't use your
I'll
friends.
use
because
my-
they just
I'll
wanna
use-
mess it
Wait,
up.
let explain. Let explain. Don't jump down. Let
So
explain.
like, I'm the type that what is it, hot-headed? I have to have the last word. I'm just
You
real.
like to run shit.
Yeah.
think
You like my
wear
mama.
pants.
You like my
Yeah,
mama.
I do wear
You're
the pants.
control freak.
No, you
I do.
want to wear the
No, I wear
pants.
the pants.
Okay, well,
No,
So-
see, that's the
Sometimes-
first.
This is the thing. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. No, for real.
and I
wear pants and we hold in
and
there.
only-
Everybody can't wear the
No,
same
no,
skinny
no.
jeans.
Did you just hear what he said?
What?
He said you can't wear the pants if y'all holding everything. But what if y'all not holding everything?
While
That's
you with him.
situation.
While
So,
you with him,
I
you
can't hold. I can't wear the
Exactly.
pants. What if I wore the pants?
Let me tell you what
and
a
he wore the
stand-up would
pants
do.
too,
A
and we did everything
stand-up
together?
would not allow you to do that.
Shit, I have when the last 3 years I've been with mama boys who been wearing the skirts.
But see,
Well, they
Okay,
stand
let's go.
down. A
what's the key
stand-up would
word,
not.
Brett? What's the key
Mama
word?
bo-
Mama
but-
boys.
mama
Stay
boys.
away from the mama boys.
Okay,
Because
but-
you know why? Because they
I
look
won't.
to their mama to do everything. They can't stand on their own 2 feet. Now, I'm not saying this. See, this is
I want to know
discrepancy.
what is the definition of a mama's
Listen,
boy?
this is-
'Cause I
A
love
mama-
my
Is
mama.
somebody who really
No.
For
A
me,
mama's boy is, in my definition, a mama's boy is a man who cannot do for himself. He still has his mom tit in his mouth,
Depends
and he
on his
doesn't know
mother.
how to let go.
See,
I guess.
there's a discrepancy. See, men look at it here. We hear it one way because we love our mothers. Most of us should, right? But there's a difference, and I agree. I don't. A mama's boy to me is somebody who cannot function without the help of their mother.
Yep,
right.
Who cannot
I
be
look at it
without
like
10
this.
feet of their mother.
Yeah.
If you
I
have
look
a
at it like
problem,
this.
you gotta go not to ask her opinion, but to look for her acceptance in what you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's a
Exactly.
mama's boy.
If you gotta go to your
Like
mama, if you have to go to your
Loving
mama
your
and
mom.
show your mama your
Go ahead,
phone
Fred.
of what you and another woman talking about,
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy
That's
as
beyond
fuck.
crazy.
And your
That's
mom
beyond
is
crazy.
in the midst of your
Well, check it out.
relationship, or you
Your
have.
mother can destroy your relationship. I learned this over the years. Keep your mother and your wife separated.
Yeah.
Listen.
Never let them.
Check me out,
Never put your mother
I
in your
feel like
relationship.
Frank.
loving your mom.
It's different than loving your woman.
Exactly.
Two different loves.
And also loving your mom is a totally different thing from matching her tendencies. You get what I'm saying? You can love your mother, but you can't. You know, a man should not grow up and match her tendencies.
You can't emulate her.
You can't.
see
You know what I'm saying? You can't. You
a
can't
man should
simulate.
emulate a woman, but in this day and age, that's
yeah, that's a whole nother subject. This story.
That's another
but,
topic.
But see, this is what I'm saying, Britt. If you keep meeting these people, these men that's mama boys, then what is it about you that's attracting these
I
mama
don't know.
boys?
I
You know
always
what it is?
ask
I'm gonna tell you. No, I have the answer.
See,
I have
Enabler.
the answer. No,
Enabler.
no. I have the answer. And I'm gonna keep it real. You know why Britt likes mama boys?
Control.
Because she can control a mama boy. Because she can tell
Take
him.
that titty out your
But
mouth.
now
Put
this
this
is
one.
now this is the problem that she has. This is the problem that she has. She can tell
that's a
the
good
dude.
point.
She can tell the dude what to do and how to do it. But you know she loves that issue. But you know where she runs into the problem at? When he decides he's not liking what you
When she
pose,
designed-
you
Yeah,
pose a
please
threat-
get it out.
You pose a threat to the mother,
and
and
guess
once
what?
you pose a
Guess
threat
what?
to that man's mother, then you in a position where you're going against her.
Guess what?
And he's gonna lean to her, and then that's where you lose control because now she's telling him, "Oh, this girl thinks she gonna take my baby away,"
Exactly.
and then you bump heads. But you like to be in control because you want to wear the pants, and the only man that's gonna let you wear the pants
And this is
a mama's boy.
And we know that's true because you was just so
Damn,
enthusiastic
Yeah.
about wearing the pants. You was
Very
ecstatic.
enthusiastic, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
because you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that I have to wear the pants. I would love to
No,
wear the skirt
right, so
sometimes.
don't get mad at
But,
because you don't want to take
Check
a
though.
order and not saying
I
a
don't
man-
follow rules good.
Well,
See?
that's the
But-
problem.
So you gonna have to stay with the mama boys because
Yeah.
you're not ready for a man.
And you gonna
You
have
wanna
to
know
fight the
something?
No.
mama.
I had a man.
No,
and
you had
that,
a man.
And then-
What
yeah,
man?
I've had a man.
Mama love.
Mama
She's had
love,
a
yeah.
man. She's had a man, but you know what happened?
He was a mama
That
boy.
man threatened her position of power. He made her bow down, and when she felt
didn't like
that
that.
she
She was
she
losing
felt
control.
the exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she was out the door.
He's lying.
So you can't get mad at that 1% because you like controlling that 1%.
I'm not
What are
saying
you,
I
an Aries?
No,
I'm a Virgo.
She's a Virgo.
You really can't
okay.
get mad at that though. A relationship needs foundation. It needs structure.
Yes, I
Balance
love
of
I love
balance.
balance. I love foundation. But
As
guess
a
what?
woman, you
No,
knocking off
I'm
the
not.
You are
the
No,
whole
I'm not.
balance of
How?
Let me
everything.
explain something to you. If you can tell a man what to do, when to do it, how high
I
to jump,
don't.
And
you
he
want
do
to.
it?
You
Oh.
want to. And there's nothing wrong with a man
Listen
coming
to
to
it.
his
Why
female.
y'all ganging up on
No,
me?
we not ganging up on you. But see, I've been telling you this for the longest, Brett. Like, just break it down. I know. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is always gonna be a problem. It's just like I'm gonna tell you the stupidity of a man. We want a freak. We want a woman who will do anything. We want a woman who's experienced, right?
Yeah.
So now check it. We didn't even get there yet. Wait. No, that's not even where I'm going. I'm gonna tell you where I'm going. We want a woman to be nasty. We want a woman to just sex us down, right? And I'm not saying all, but the majority of the time, that woman been around the block a couple times, right?
And she know how to do it that well. She had a lot of practice.
So now this is what we do. That's stupid. We go get the easiest chick there is to get, right? She's sexy, she fly, I heard she do the little thing with her tongue. Then we be like, yo, I'm gonna make that my girl. 4 months down the line when she's still doing what we did, like you said earlier, when we met her, now we mad because she all in the club, she coming home at 2 a.m. drunk. But we
Yeah.
knew that though,
We
right?
knew from the- from-
but
from
we
the jump.
wanted that, so that's gonna
From
always
the
be a
jump.
problem. The same way you want control, you want to run a man, tell him what to do, that's always going to be a problem because I'm not going to say the majority of men that's going to be like that is going to be submissive, is going to be mama's boy.
Well, hold
No,
on.
it's not. I'm not because they have told me they wanted me to be submissive to them.
The mama's boy?
Yeah.
Are you serious? They don't even have a backbone. How
They
you-
have been like my last relationship.
You know
He
what
was
that is?
like, "You don't know how to just shut up and let me run the shit."
How does he know how to run anything when he can't run his life?
Exactly.
He wants
But-
now that's a man
That-
wanting to emulate a real man.
But
See
I
what I'm
mean
saying?
that's
He's
what
practicing
I
on you.
have.
That's what you call it. That's when you got alphas and betas.
That's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
acting.
And women
That's
don't
how you
understand.
act. You can't. You don't. Listen.
Women have to identify
There is
alphas
no
and
way
betas.
that you can act like a. You can't act like a man.
But exactly.
That's
but-
something that's
I'm not
taught to
trying to
you.
act
It's
like a man.
built in you.
Listen.
Oh, this
I'm
day,
not saying
you
women took on the men role in this Me Too movement. Women have a lot of power these days.
Women have
because
a
women
lot of power.
because they're doing a lot of times with these mama's boys. The women are doing better than them, and definitely when it comes to when a woman is financially more stable than a man, you know that kind of brings a man. That kind of makes him. It kind of belittles him sometimes because he still wants to feel like a man.
The situation.
Yeah, he still wants to be a man.
No. Let me correct you, or let me give you my opinion, my point of view. That situation of a woman making more money than a man, that situation doesn't belittle the man. What belittles the man is when that woman takes the fact that she knows I'm making more money than a man, then the words out of that woman's mouth belittles a man. Because I have no problem with a woman who makes more money.
But that's
than me.
you.
Yeah, because my last girlfriend I made, she made
If
3
9
times
out of
more
10
money
if a
than
woman
me.
in a
But I was
relationship
okay
with a
with
man,
that. And she was.
the woman makes more money, she don't have to say anything. That man got in the back of his mind, well, I'm not good enough for her. You know, what does she want with me?
That's a fact. That's a
And a lot of times a woman don't have to say anything because we good. A lot of women that I know, we're not looking for a man to match our, income.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gotta have what I have. We just looking for someone that's gonna be there to support us.
Exactly.
Someone's gonna be there to love us.
Can you fix the car time and time?
That right there, I support. But what I'm talking about is the woman who makes more money than a man, and every chance she gets, she let
throw it
him
in
know.
his face.
When he come home, this is my house, my shit, my way, my rules, my shit.
Nah,
So
that's not right.
but that's what women are doing. That's what women are
but
doing.
not all
Well, every woman is
No,
not
not
doing
every
it.
woman.
Yeah.
I would never say
not talking about
every woman.
every woman.
But there's
That's
a
what y'all
large
get at, though.
percentage of women. I was in a relationship. Again, I always use my personal experiences. I was in a relationship when we met. She had an apartment. I had an apartment. Out of town house. She had an apartment. She was trying to get a house for 9 years. So happened to be after 6 months of us dating, she got a house. Long story short, somehow I end up moving in with her, right? So then it turned from that's cool, stay here. Then it turned into why you don't pay my mortgage, why you don't pay my car note, why you don't do the lawn, the grass and all this. Now I'm doing everything I can do. Now she's making about $60,000. The second year, first year I'm in Georgia, I come down here, I didn't have a good job. So I was doing a little knickknacks. I didn't care about cleaning. I contributed to the house. I paid the bills, all the little knickknacks. And then she just, her ego warped into something I've never seen before
it go
because
to your head.
it went to her head and then it was
Go
like,
to your
you,
head.
again, what did we know? You knew what I did and what stature I represented when we met, right?
So
And
you
it was
can't
not a problem
get
when
mad.
we were,
That's
you know what I'm
hard, man.
saying?
That's just a tough
And
situation.
it's coming right
And
back
then
to the
when she got
original
the
thing.
house,
You can't get mad because you already knew.
That was
when
just
you first
brewing. I'll be honest with
met.
you, a lot of women not like that because my ex-girlfriend had, when I came in a relationship, she already had everything. She had a house, her car, her family, everything was set up. My issue was when I came into there, I felt I really had no place. She already had her children. She already had a house. I didn't know where my place was. Like I thought I was just there. I'm like just in the room. I'm there. We go to work together. We was going to work together. Everything. This was when I was back in New York. I just felt like I had no place there. You had everything.
well,
She had
that's
everything.
just monetary thing.
You know,
I mean,
it was
your
like I
place-
didn't know
your-
where.
your-
I didn't even know where I fit in the equation.
Your place.
And I was lost in, and that's what drove the wedge in the relationship. It wasn't her. It was me not knowing my place and not understanding that she kind of just wanted me for who I was and for me to be there. But as a man, I felt I had to have a purpose, a reason.
Right.
Your
And that's what I was
purpose
just saying.
is always to add, to stand next to add on, to combine with a woman. You don't necessarily have to make all the money, but your purpose is to be her counterpart. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman's purpose is to be a man's counterpart. So we get it all messed up in the head.
Definitely.
And this is a whole nother thing, but it was construed a long
And I was
time
cheating
ago.
too, so I was
see.
doing a lot. I was still
That's
scumbagging on the
something
side
right.
too. So.
Completely
Yeah,
different.
I wasn't. She was older than me. She was 11 years older than me. I was still. Yeah, I got a thing for. I like older women. So weird. Okay, yeah.
So, Brett, let me ask you this, Brett. We had another thing that you had touched on in one of the posts, and it goes, you had asked, it was something like, so you telling me you love me after a week of just knowing me and we kicking it, and you like, boy, go sit your ass down. You don't
Creepy.
even know me. You know what I'm saying?
That's creepy.
So,
That's creepy.
Yeah.
So,
So
fellas, now, and I got two. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. There's two sides of the fence. Sometimes when a nigga tells you they love you after about a week or two of meeting you, number one, we say that in a word.
joking, man.
It's
It's
not
words.
it's not
It's
literal
feelings.
like, yo babe, I love you, like I'm in love with you. It's like I love you as a person, like your character. But I think sometimes it get misconstrued. Now there's two different dudes. There's a dude that really means it, which is creepy.
Yeah.
And then there's a
It's like,
dude
it's
like
creepy.
me where I be like, yo, I love you because I ain't gonna lie.
But
I
it's
know a
all
lot of
on-
women,
I
right?
think it's all on how the men are saying it. Like you having a
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
I think it's the
It's
man.
not only
Like
the
if
man,
y'all
like
joking,
the
and you be like, "Nah, I love
No.
your style."
The time of the
I think
man,
it's
and then what y'all
Okay.
were talking about
No.
previously.
no. Just don't use that
Yeah,
word.
yeah,
Don't
no,
use that word.
no,
That
listen,
just-
listen, listen,
Because
listen.
that's power.
That
That
man,
is power.
If y'all talking, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and y'all touching on something sensitive, and then
No.
he comes like, man, damn, I love you though.
That's not.
No.
Nah, that's just
That was
crazy.
the
That's just fucking creepy.
That's just
that's the
creepy.
first thing. If
That's
I met
spooky
you
right
and
there. I
we
don't
dating
know.
or whatever, 1 week, 2 weeks,
That's
and you
just
say
creepy.
I love you, boy, bye.
But it
I'm
can
gone.
be creepy,
Something
or it
is
can be in
wrong.
another
Something is
manner.
wrong
Don't say nothing
with
about
that situation.
It can
Don't
be
jump
like-
out the window with
I
that
just feel
word.
like
That
when
word
a
has too
man
much
tell you-
power.
Because I know he lying.
When a man, yes, when a
Yeah,
man
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you
yeah.
after a week or a couple of weeks, if you know, first of all, let me say this, ladies. If a man is telling you that he love you within a couple of weeks of y'all knowing each other and y'all screwing or whatever, he doesn't love you.
He's
But
lusty.
He's
some-
lusting you.
Sometimes we not literal. Like that's what you saying. Like what my man's is saying.
I
like,
know
It's like a
different sides
hypothetical.
No,
of that.
I know
man.
people.
I not use that word.
Yeah. Exactly. I know somebody who really thought that this man was in love with them, and because he said "I love you,"
Look, okay.
a man does not know. You don't know a
You don't know
person
him
in a week or two, or even a
Check
month.
this out. My
That
man
shit takes
said,
years.
crazy.
My man
Yeah.
said,
Hey,
So
hey,
know a
time out,
person.
time out. I
They
have
still
a
got their
question.
representative out.
Time out. Wait, this is one thing I do not agree with. You're right. A week, a man doesn't love you. But is there a time period on love? Is there actual time?
It's
period
not.
on
But
love?
wait. But when you love someone, you're not gonna disrespect that person. That's the first thing.
okay.
And for one, it's just not gonna be. It's like it's rushed. It's like you have to tell somebody you love them just to feel that love because something may have happened when you were a child or you didn't get the love
It
or
could have
whatever.
just been your last relationship that make you want to hurry up and love somebody.
But no, but that's fucking crazy because everybody you with, you love.
Whoa, no, I'm not saying
I know
that.
that makes a woman think like, is he
Yeah,
that?
it's just-
You're like, you're
that's
like,
why- that's
like they
why-
think this is your norm.
That's
your
why it's
routine.
and that's the norm nowadays. I told you about one of my exes. I was actually engaged to this person, and I promise you, every year this man was engaged to another woman.
How does he
Every
do that so
year,
quick?
he-
I
every
got
year
you.
he was like, you know what?
I got you.
I'm in love. This is my queen. This is my boo.
Check this out though.
Big Frank said check this shit out. Big Frank said check this shit out.
I hear what you saying. Now he just wired differently. Like some men just wired differently.
Nigga, why?
Some dudes just wired differently. Now here's what I can say though. I do feel like love is a word, like or like a phrase. I love you as a phrase that has been over the years. Like when my moms and my pops was coming up over the years, it's been kind of stepped
Diluted.
on a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, threw out the window a couple times. Cause now it's like slung around. But like you said, and what I really had to think about, it's not really a time step on love. Like look, check this out. Hear me out now. When people, like when females say, it was love at first sight. That's, listen, just hear me out. Just hear me out.
You said something, Frank. You
Okay,
said
we gonna let Big Frank handle this.
I'm
I think he's
We gonna let Big
Just hear
Frank
me out.
handle
Just hear me
this.
out. Just hear me out. You saying a week, but that's first sight. That's no time at all. And we do the same thing. But y'all seen short. I knew that. And I know people that done said the same thing to me, and they still married 20,
it
25,
can happen.
30 years.
Yes,
It can
But I think it's different if you tell your friend like, yo, I fell in love with her the first time, opposed to you go tell her like, yo, the first
Right,
time I
and-
seen you,
and that
I
was-
fell in love with you.
Right.
And that, in a week, that makes it now it's different.
That's
like,
what makes it different because women now, because I had a guy when I was in high school, love at first sight. He didn't know it until 2 years later. I'm not gonna tell him a week later because number one, when I first saw him, my first thought was I loved him, but I don't know him yet. So I had
you
to
love
take
that,
time.
the exterior.
I love what he represented.
And you know,
And
I love that outer shell. So I
right.
had to get to know him before I can say I love you.
I've only
got you.
felt like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one time with someone, and it's crazy because years later, when I end up telling that person how I felt on that particular day when we that was the first day we ever saw each other, they said, damn, I felt the same way too. I just didn't know how to tell you. So us as women, we know, we just have that feeling, that strong like feeling.
Right.
So let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Because I'm about to jump on it. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. I just posing this question because
Okay.
I want to know why are people in general afraid to express their feelings?
Express love.
Because it's not. You can't. What's love? Is it an emotion? Does it deal with your heart? Does it deal with your brain?
Love is a nature.
I understand your heart. Your heart is a muscle. Okay. It's
But I mean,
it's a muscle.
Miss Love,
Wait,
Mama Love, Mama Love, you got me being so proud because I take love is authentic, true love is genuine.
That's
so
it's an original,
there's a thousand
original
different
feeling.
definitions of love,
That's
and
right.
and we talk about how it makes us feel.
But Q, okay, if I come over there and I put whipped cream on your hand and lick it off,
I might love you or not.
you understand what I'm saying?
But it's two different
It's
definitions.
a feeling. It's a feeling, and
Yeah.
we can't always respond to what we feel because it's a feeling.
That's true.
You have to.
Okay,
you have
but let me
feel
understand.
it's
Let me
not
understand though.
the real.
Let me get something out though.
Which for real, like it's
Let
not
me
just
get this
because
out,
what
though.
you feel is not
Who is-
what it really is as perception.
Right, and
Yeah, it's-
within the first couple of weeks,
Check this out,
within the
though.
first year, you might not even
Check this out,
know
though.
because it takes you years before you even
Know
know a
somebody,
person.
yeah.
So within that,
whoa,
let's say you meet
whoa,
somebody.
whoa, whoa,
let's
whoa,
say
Wait,
you
I'm
meet
not
somebody.
agreeing with that.
I'm
I'm
not
not
agreeing
agreeing
with
with
that.
that.
please.
I'm not agreeing with that one.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Love
I'm
is
gonna
love,
ask you
right?
this.
No,
Go ahead, Frank.
no.
Let Frank say what
We
he
gonna
gonna
take
say,
love,
and I'm
right?
gonna stick to
we
it.
gonna take love and throw it up in the air, right? Love is love, all right?
Universal.
Right. Love is a universal thing. So who, you know what I'm saying? Who are we as humans on earth, you know what I mean, to jump on somebody else's feelings? If somebody were to say after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or a month, like, yo, you know what I mean, you different, you da 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 da. You know what I mean? I done had my taste of women in life. You know, I done seen my mom do this, and I'm looking at you. You know what I mean? And we going somewhere. You know what I mean? I got mad love for you. I love you.
Let me
And
ask
if a woman tells you in a week of you being with her, she be like she's in love with you. For me, for one, I'm gonna be
Wait,
creeped out.
time out,
Like,
time
no,
out,
you
time
don't
out,
even know
time
me.
out,
Like
time
you
out,
don't
time
know
out.
me.
Can we agree or disagree? Loving somebody and being in love with
Are two
somebody
different
is
things.
Two different
Yeah,
things.
it's two
Yeah,
different things.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So
I
you tell somebody that you let him, and somebody, okay, after 2 weeks of
It's
research or
degrees.
whatever,
It's like levels to love. Like,
Yeah.
You
Somebody
can
said-
love
somebody said,
them,
yo.
but do you? Yeah.
like, yo, I love you. Now, I know earlier I said, you know what I mean, that's creepy. But in all honesty, I can't say that that's creepy.
Don't-
Because
It is.
I
It
can't
is
jump
creepy.
on somebody else's feelings and know
Because
what
if
they
a girl
feeling.
tell you she love you in the first week, you're gonna be like, this girl is.
I'm
do
gonna
that,
play
though.
devil's advocate again, and this is just a scenario, and you gotta just stay with me, okay? So everybody's all you can't love a person in a week, which probably you shouldn't, but my point is it can't
You
happen.
can.
Let me
You
ask you this.
shouldn't.
Let me ask you this. For the females that's here, how long did it take you to love your child that you brought home out the
That's
hospital?
deep. Hold on.
Whoa.
That's
Whoa,
different.
No, it's not.
That's totally
That is
different.
not different.
Yes, it is.
That's not different.
This
That's
is
the thing.
somebody
That's
else.
different.
It's baby been in your stomach for
It's a
9
human-
months.
Yeah.
It's something that you
Listen,
don't know yet.
listen.
The baby
This
is
is a
connected.
person
If a
that-
lot of
this
people
is-
don't know this, but the baby is what is that
Okay.
shit called?
Your
It's
umbilical-
connected.
Okay,
The umbilical
okay,
cord
okay.
is connected
So
to
you-
your
so you've
heart.
been knowing
It's
that
there.
That's part of your soul.
Yeah.
You've been knowing that baby long before the day that baby was born.
Let me you I'm not gonna say you're right, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'll just use a different example. I don't know, maybe I haven't. How long have you had your pet before you say I love your pet?
I don't
But
like
you can't
animals.
compare animals
I
to
got it.
your
Yes, you
own.
can.
It's not objects.
I don't like no like animals, so I can't answer
Go
that.
ahead.
All right, when women, check this out. When women go out and adopt a kid, you love that kid, but you don't know that kid.
The
That
girl-
kid,
No, you don't. Yeah,
that kid came from.
I
That kid came
understand.
from
No, you
wherever.
don't.
But after a week or 2 weeks or a month,
No.
you telling everybody,
But you
yeah, this
can't-
my kid.
so
I
you-
love
but
this
you can't
kid. But you
compare
don't.
apples to oranges.
Yeah, you
That
can't-
kid wasn't connected to you though.
Hold on,
So
that's two different things. When you're talking about a love for a child versus a
A love
love
for
that's not your
another
child.
adult is
but
too
it's
different.
two different things.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
not.
this
It's
goes
not
back
your
to
child.
this goes back to my original question. What is the time frames on love?
There's
There
no
is no
time
time
frame.
frame.
So
what
then
I'm
in
saying-
that manifest love, you can't say that man or that woman doesn't love this man or that man. I ain't gonna say we.
You
but you
should not
can't-
fall
you-
in love with everybody or be
Whoa,
love
you said
with
you-
eh,
not
love.
everybody,
You
not
can.
everybody.
I just don't
Not
see
everybody.
you loving everybody
Okay,
that
You
you.
can't. No,
let's
not
even,
everybody.
Let's not even say everybody. Let's not even say everybody. You got to be smart with this because understand there's 75% of marriages ending. First
Yes.
marriage is ended in divorce.
So people don't
You
even
gotta-
get married no
you
more.
gotta-
Wait a minute,
I wanna get married.
69% of second marriages end in divorce. Why? Because we meet, we hook up, we have sex. The sex good, we in love, we run to the altar and get married, but you
That's
don't
it.
even know this
I
person.
got- and
You
I-
understand? Wait a minute. In a week time, and I've had a few guys tell me in a week, a month, I love you. I'm running.
Well,
I'm blocking because you
I
don't
mean,
know.
You
don't
probably
know-
you're in
sometimes
love
we
with you're
say
just
that.
in love with the
'cause
lust.
right,
Sometimes-
you're in love with the idea of me, of what I represent, because I haven't even shown you who I was.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. We say that sometimes just to get the cookies, and it works.
Exactly.
Definitely. I'm guilty of it. I've been guilty of
Right.
it.
and
Sometimes you don't have
understand
men that's doing it. I've had men that has never came out and said anything first that they love me and then got my cookies.
No, because
no,
it
that's the
depends
reason
on the
why.
woman.
Oh,
It
wait a
depends
minute.
on the
There was
woman.
another point.
I might tell you love you
I-
after I got the
another one I wanna make. Also, some men, they prey on single mothers. Okay, they feel
That's a
like the
fact,
single
yeah.
mothers
It's
want
vulnerable.
to be vulnerable, want to be with a man, want to
the
get
man in
married.
their life.
So here they are. They coming to you. I love you. I'm gonna do this for your children. I'm gonna take care of
Oh
you.
no, that's doing too much. That's doing.
And-
But it's
and-
guys that do it.
Guys,
and
not
it
me.
happen- And it happens.
I got a
but
question.
Not me.
There's a motive.
Not me.
Okay, Brick.
11
well,
years.
They can't do that
Single-
because you wearing the pants. You run around.
I'm
you-
wearing
can't
the
do
big
it
pants.
because you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't
Right.
give them an entry point.
I
So
got a
I know. If you can't come
I got
at
a
me
question.
correct, then you can't come at me at all. And a
She
lot
like-
of niggas
she
that
like
come
you not
at
gonna
me,
fit these skinny
Check
jeans.
this out.
These only made for me.
what's going on, Frank? What you
Check
talking
this out.
about?
So I want to ask this question because it keeps coming up in all of our discussions. So I just want to ask this question. I want a logical explanation because Google don't know this answer, Wikipedia not gonna know this answer, and I don't think honestly we know the answer. It just kind of happened, and you just know what you know because we all got that feeling.
Okay.
So
What is it?
how long does it take to get to know somebody?
me personally, I think that you will know a person, I think a year tops. That's
But how can you put a frame on that, though?
This is why I say that a year tops.
My representative could be around for a whole year. Little do you know
I-
before my true colors come out.
I think a year.
You want more
Me
than a year.
personally, I think
It takes some
that's just
time.
my opinion. I'm not saying that.
And right, and,
Now,
and,
is it
and, that-
based
and that's
on-
from a woman's
I-
standpoint. But
For
you would
me-
never know.
Hold on for a minute.
Yeah,
I
but
say, I say like if you're living with that person, that's when you really see.
Shit.
When you live with a person,
That's
when you really find
I'll
out
never-
who that person
I
is.
got a better question.
But when y'all have, I got my own place, you got your own place. It takes way longer
I got a
because
better
you're not spending that time. Because when you living with somebody, you can't hide your representative.
Well,
Right.
That shit comes out
I will
immediately.
say this. It may take a year, it may take less. It depends on how open a person is. But then my main thing is, what are you getting to know that person for? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's
And that-
the angle
and that's
on getting
leading
to
to
know?
my other question.
Is it a relationship? Is it to go further? Is it just friends?
Exactly.
What are you getting to know that person about?
That's leading
See what I'm
to my
saying?
other question.
Because that's gonna be determined on how much they give themselves to you. See what I'm saying? We could be getting to know each other just to be friends. We could be getting each other to run the streets together, or we could be getting each other to know and love. It's gonna be three different
What's the
people.
ulterior
You know what I'm
motive?
saying?
Like-
It's gonna
But
be
check
three
this out,
different
though.
sides that
Check
you
this
see.
out, though. What is classified as knowing somebody?
I mean, hell.
What you need to know? How many times they've been married?
No,
I mean, from a woman's
you
perspective,
gotta know a
what is classified as
person.
knowing somebody?
You gotta know a person's
What is that?
ins and outs, what they like, what they don't like, what makes them mad.
Gotcha. You can learn that in the first 2 weeks.
No,
That's
you
not telling
cannot.
you.
You cannot.
What you?
I never learned that. I mean,
Yeah.
personally, I'm dealing with
Listen,
women.
no.
Because women,
No, sir.
women are built so
maybe
complex.
I'm reaching, but if
know-
you say at what a woman like, what the food she eats.
He probably lying.
That's a basic
He's
stuff.
going.
Probably lying.
What Frank is trying to say is, if we go off what women tell us of what they like and what they dislike, and they're openly honest, we can get the surface value, the surface of what.
Okay, yeah.
But knowing the
That's
deeper
not
issues,
right.
No, you're
That's
right.
gonna take longer.
In
Okay,
order
yeah.
to know a man and a woman, stop asking questions.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah,
them.
but that's a fact, Mama Love.
Read them like you would read a book.
Yeah, because
Watch and learn.
Because people only gonna answer the
Right.
question
Louder
how it's
than
presented.
words.
Right.
And like you asked me, you know, and it's like with anything, a woman will ask you like, oh, how many times you cheat? You gonna lie. Oh, I don't cheat like
I
that.
never cheated. You understand what I'm saying?
And then when the actions come, you go like, this nigga's a dirty
It's a-
dog.
Right. Yeah,
Or even
definitely.
say, what happened in your last relationship? What? And
That's
this
the
is- and this is-
worst
this is what I
question
do.
to ask. I hate answering
That's something else we gotta ask y'all.
What you got?
When the man say, "Oh, my ex, she was this and she was that," that's red flag. Okay, what did you do? Because you telling me everything she did.
I'm the opposite.
You
I'll
paid-
tell you what I got.
I'm
Right.
right.
If you,
I'll be real.
That-
I'm the opposite. I'll tell you.
that,
But
if
it's
you,
not a
if you
red
say
flag.
what you,
I gotta
yes it
say
is.
something.
If you say, if I ask you, we going out, and I said, what happened in your last relationship, and you start telling me what you did, okay.
That's
let
the first thing
Let
I'm-
me see what he about.
'Cause that's the
because
first
a
thing
man
I'm gonna
ain't
do.
tell you what he did wrong.
I'm gonna tell.
100%.
That's my first thing, and I've been there. But and I always, even when right now, even the girls, one of the young ladies I'm talking to now, she asked me what happened with your last relationship. I had to keep it real. Y'all wasn't the best guy.
But you
I
got
was
some
the best guy.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Okay,
you
I
got,
got
Dre?
you.
You
I got
I want
you.
you-
Look, I got you, bro. And that's
Let me
and that's
say
the,
this.
And that is the thing, though. Men should be honest. Like, men should be stand up and honest when they presented with that question.
Sometimes
I'm
honesty
not being
backfires. too.
I'm not being honest
You gotta
to
take it.
anybody
Do
who
you
doesn't
think? Do
deserve
you think
my
it's a
honesty.
Yeah, why
stereotype?
you even
Because
do it?
what
Okay,
what
so-
Mom just said was, she's basically saying when you ask a dude about his last relationship and he, you know what I mean, and he starts telling you about what she did, it's a red flag. But do you think it's a stereotype that when a man's coming out of a relationship,
He's
that
always the one that
he's
caused it?
always the bad guy or somebody that
Let me-
caused
let-
it?
let me
So
say
are
this.
you throwing a red flag?
I didn't say. I
For-
didn't say.
for
but
no reason?
But every conversation, and this has been like I
This
don't
one, this- this
even
one, she got
I don't even know
some
how
locked and
many
loaded.
men because
Like-
that's like one of my questions, one of my scratch off questions. What happened in the last relationship? And you know, I've had some that say, well, you know, she was just controlling. You know, she didn't like for me to go out, and she always argued. Okay,
Sometimes it's just true.
we'll deal with that one. But then you continue talking about what she did.
What
Oh,
you
it
sitting
takes
on,
two.
Brett? What's going on? You itching over there, Brett?
Yeah,
So let me
What
say,
you
let me
got?
say something to the
What
women,
you
because
got?
y'all women, and I know oh Lord Jesus have
Good
mercy.
point, Mama Love. But
So let me
go
say
ahead,
this.
Brett.
Let me say this, ladies. When a man is talking about his ex to you, and she's always the villain, it's because he's mad, and it's something that he did. He's covering up his wrongs, not hers. So for the women that sit here and judge the exes or the baby mamas or the ex-wives, because I know a lot of women that do this, they'll sit there and say, oh, I heard she a bitch, or I heard she crazy, or his baby mama, his baby daddy said this and that. Those are lies. They're only telling you that because they're wanting you to look at them in a certain light. Do you really think, and I want y'all to think about this, do you really think if a man really was feeling you, he would have time to talk about what the fuck his ex or baby mama or ex-wife did? Do y'all really? It doesn't.
Okay.
Let me
it
ask you this,
doesn't.
I got you, though.
I play devil's advocate. If
Go.
a man is not going to tell you about his previous relationship, regardless whether he tells you his bads or her bads, then what we were just speaking about earlier, how can you truly get to know him? You will want a man to tell you about his previous relationships because you want to know what went wrong. I mean, he's always going. A man might tell you what the woman
But that's not
did.
what I'm saying.
But I'm this is a spinoff of what we talked about earlier and getting to know people, right?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if the man is always saying the ex, the baby mama, the ex-wife
Bashing
is
the
the
ex.
I get
villain,
it. I get it.
if
I get
she's
it.
the villain,
I get it.
in all of the fucking relationships, I don't care if it was me.
Well, these
'cause
women ain't shit. Rick.
Shit,
You
and
know that?
Most
hey,
of them
look,
ain't shit.
I've been the villain
Most
from
of them not.
all of my
Listen.
exes. I'm the villain.
But listen, hear me out though. Hear me out though.
I'm dead
Hear me out
serious.
though. what you saying can go 70-30. 70% of what you saying.
Is right.
Nah.
Probably 90.
No, not even that.
That's a percentage.
Probably 90.
Not even that.
Why are y'all talking about? Let me ask you a question.
listen, though.
Why are y'all talking about your exes or
Listen,
why?
just
I don't
listen.
care if she
Just
asks
listen.
you. If she asks you
Just listen.
about your ex or how the relationship ended, it's supposed to be a one-time conversation. You're not gonna continue to talk about your ex and what the fuck she's doing every time.
Okay, but why y'all
I have been
always
talked
get to
about
talk
so
about
much to where I have these fucking females contacting me. I
That
have been
means because they still have an emotional
But
connection
listen,
to you.
but the thing of it
look,
is,
that's what
it's
that
always
Check me out.
I'm the villain.
But-
you see what I'm saying?
but-
I'm the bad person.
Right, and let me say this: when and men, you gotta understand this.
Okay.
When you continuously talk about your ex, even when we haven't even asked you about her, there are still some unresolved issues
yeah.
Yep.
with that.
That's
So
definitely-
It's always
you can-
unresolved
right,
issues
right.
in
If
a
it-
relationship.
No,
because there's
if it's unresolved issues, then that's the sign that you shouldn't even start a new relationship because you're carrying that baggage to the
Right.
next
You still need
relationship.
some healing.
Right.
Is there really ever any closure with a breakup?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
You're gonna have to give yourself time. But see, what men? Hello, we started off with this
And
conversation.
women, because I know where you going.
okay,
It's
Mama.
crazy how we
And women.
reverted right back to where we
it.
started. That's crazy.
Men and women, in some cases, they jump from relationship to relationship to
Okay.
get over the previous relationship.
I call that
Right.
the monkey bar system. You holding on to one, gripping on to another.
And there's no closure. So if we can start healing ourselves and bringing closure to these
then
relationships,
start getting into a-
and then get into a
I see
healthy
what
new
you're saying.
relationship.
You know what I
But
think is
see,
the cause of
you
that?
got- you started
I don't
the fire,
think
though.
anybody wants to be
What
alone.
you mean?
And that's-
Nobody
that-
wants to be by themselves.
And we're gonna have to learn how to be by ourselves.
What's wrong with being by
first.
yourself?
You know,
No, let me
you
tell
know
you
what the
this.
craziest
Right.
thing is?
I
learned
wanna
when you be
know.
by yourself, and I learned this year alone. I broke up with my girlfriend January of this year. I just recently started dating again.
Yeah, you're learning
You want to know why?
yourself.
Because
This
I
is what it
needed
is.
When did you break up?
January of this year.
And you
And you
just
just
started
started-
I
dating.
just started dating again.
That's
You're learning yourself.
I need
You
it.
get- I don't understand how you break
and
up
I'm
with
not
somebody
even
and then
dating.
next
I'm
week
talking.
you
This is
I'm
dating.
talking. I'm not rushing because what I learned was, and I had to really dig deep in myself. I needed. It was a lot of unresolved issues there. I didn't have my closure. I was still connected to this person, and I know anything I would have done with any woman, it would always let me
It's
back
gonna
to
come
this.
back to it, right.
Yeah, I knew this as a man.
In my opinion, my point of view, at the root of that monkey bar system he talks about. You know, when you loved and you with somebody and you feel that love and you've been around that love and you get these feelings and touching, when that's no longer there, you got to fulfill that. So if you don't fulfill that, you feel empty. And then, like you said, if you don't know how to love yourself, you really don't know how to love nobody else. So once you feel that love
Yup.
and then it's gone, it's taken away, then what you gonna do? You gonna latch on to something else. And that's why we get the relationships
That's
and the
what
marriages.
That's where
that
bad
fail.
relationships
or-
come from.
Yeah, and
If you don't
and
learn to
you
be
had-
by yourself
Yep.
and learn yourself, and this is a human fact with anything.
Yeah.
If you can't spend time on a Saturday night and be by yourself and don't call no friends up, you have to do these.
Yeah.
And that gets you in your mind.
look.
And if you gotta be able to be by yourself in order to
What-
be with anybody else, because if you keep going from one relationship to the next and you never giving yourself you never gonna have closure. You have all these, it's gonna be like a computer
Or check
where you
this
just
out,
have
though.
all these open pages and
All
then
these
your
open
computer,
tabs.
you
What's
got
on the-
all these open
what's on the-
tabs,
what's
and then
on
you
the
wonder
flip
why
side
your
of that?
computer's
I like
running
that.
slow.
Right.
You haven't closed the tabs.
Oh, no, I
So
like that.
you,
What's on
you
the-
know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What's on the flip side of that though? See, he said that, when you around that love and you feeling that love,
it's addictive.
it's
You want it
addictive.
back.
And
It's
you
a
out, okay,
void.
and got you.
But
And
it's
that's-
fake.
and that's definitely true.
Yes,
But
it
check this
is.
out.
It's not real
And that's
love.
definitely true. But what's on the flip side of that? When a person never experienced that and they anxious to get it.
That's
If you never experienced, you can't.
well, you don't know. Well, in my
you can't
opinion,
miss nothing you never had.
Yeah.
Always remember that. That's
You're
a
looking for something that you really don't know what you're looking for. If you never felt love, if you never had love,
Or
you
haven't
can't
been heartbroken.
You want to find out what that is, but
Right,
you
right.
really don't know what you're looking
Okay.
for. So anything that in your brain, it depends on what you think love is in your brain. Because if you think getting slapped in your head is love, that's what you're gonna gravitate. If you think my
that's-
point is
that's real,
whatever
yeah.
you think love is, if you've never had it, that's what you go. Even after you
It
had
was
it,
never taught
you
to you.
still
You never
gonna
really seen
gravitate
it,
to what you
so you
think
kind of
love.
experimented for yourself. But can we agree? That's what some bad relationships stem from also.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody who was never taught or never seen or never had a figure there to kind of
People
guide
have been
them.
taught the wrong
So when you
way.
get in a
That's
relationship,
like a-
you
that's
really
like
don't
a-
know what to do.
That's
you know
like
what
a
I'm
young girl that has been abused her whole life, and then when she becomes mature, when she becomes an adult. She's not gonna find love with a man that's gonna genuinely love her.
She gonna
She's
find
gonna go
love
from
to-
what she was taught
what
what
she was
love
taught.
was.
Right.
So if she's always getting abused and smacked up, and then that person that's abusing and doing the harm saying, "I'm doing
And
this
on the
because I
flip-
love you," that programs in her mind as to when she becomes an adult, to where when she gets older, she thinks like that's love. In actuality, that's her perception of love.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, nah. Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
And just piggyback on the flip side of that, just like with men, you get what I'm saying? We from my dad, we taught that as a I don't want to say it's a stereotype, but that's just something that we
You can say a stereotype. That's
Okay,
the
yeah.
correct thing.
Stereotype, I guess, of men. You know what I mean? We are taught that our role is to pay bills.
Yeah.
To get our woman what she wants, to pay bills, to do
Be the
that,
provider.
and
Take
to
care of
provide.
her. Yeah.
We not really taught. We not taught to say, okay, I love you, or to open up to you, or be emotionally aware, or to see certain signs. We taught to be there, to be a support system, and that's, you know what I mean, and that's our persona. That's what we gravitate
we
to.
take that, and I never really agree with it because that goes back to a previous show we had about what's a real man and a woman saying
Real
what
talk.
a real man is. But
I don't agree with it
a
either,
woman
but
only
that's what it
knows
is.
what a woman's perception of a man is only what they've been taught. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's only what they've been around.
A
That
wo-
doesn't make it a real man. It's just what they're familiar
So do
with.
you agree with this? A woman's household is a depiction of her. Do you agree with that?
It should be a depiction of her, cause if I
I mean, 'cause I agree with that.
I agree with that. Let me, if I think about it, a woman's household should be a depiction of her, but and sometimes it's not.
Yeah,
and
sometimes,
it gets
right.
kind of
Right.
it gets kind of cloudy and twisted. Like I've been to female houses where. Because this is what I hate to see, and I don't judge nobody because sometimes everybody's not as neat, or I'll use the word neat and cleansy or whatever you want to say. But I've seen a woman outside and from head to toe, she's immaculate. But then when you go to her house, you be like, what the hell? Like it looked like a tornado done hit.
Yeah.
But
And
you
I'm
know
not-
what? Women, and this is no excuse because I'm not the cleanest person as
And that's
far
what I'm
as
saying.
like
Yeah,
the
you-
keeping the house
Yeah,
and
nah.
stuff. But I don't know. It's just something with women, I guess, because we have a lot of shit. So
I'm not talking about you having a lot of stuff around. I know.
control
Yeah.
thing.
It's there we go. I
Make
forgot,
money.
Mama Love. Yeah,
She gotta go make the money.
She
She
got
run
whip
stuff.
Get up, come on, boy.
But see,
he's lying. I'm taking applications.
Hey, look, in your case, Britt, you will never have to worry about the house being dirty because when you get a man, you get a mama's boy. And all you gotta do, like he said, is swing that whip. And when
Really?
I come home, that house better be clean.
Really?
And if it ain't,
Unlock the cell.
and if it ain't, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm saying? You should
Really?
never have that. But what my man Frank was saying is like, is the house the representation, the depiction of a woman? It's most times yes, sometimes no. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my example is the woman who's immaculate from head to toe outside. You go to her house and it look like a tornado hit
So
it.
do you
Or
agree with this?
sometimes you get vice versa. The house is immaculate and she don't have a care about her self-appearance. See what I'm saying? So it could be a flip of a coin sometimes.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So do y'all agree with this for my fellas? Look at it a different way. Church fam, church girl. You agree with that?
No,
whoa.
Let me tell you,
Them
Frank,
church girls
some
are
of the
something
biggest
else.
freaks I met with their daddies.
I know. I'm
pastors.
just asking, like, for
Oh,
the
no,
most
no,
part.
no.
Like,
Oh, they
do you agree
rebellious.
with
They
that?
rebellious.
Right, okay,
They've been held
right,
so
right.
tight.
Right.
And
So
then when
tryna
they
get
finally
out.
get
I know,
unraveled, they
I
out
know.
there. You like,
I
and
know
then you
it.
see him in church.
That's like,
I know
that's
it.
like church girl to me is like the freshman college girl. That you know what I'm saying?
Same thing with church boys.
Oh,
now.
yeah, that was the-
they just as
Yeah,
wild.
Hey, the pastor's the biggest player in the whole place.
Well, you
He's
guys,
the biggest player.
it's about that time.
Yeah, we done.
That's part one.
Yeah. Oh
Of
yeah,
the
we gonna get it
stupidity.
back. We gonna have a part 2, and we gonna have the ladies here. Look, this time that went so quick that we didn't even know we came up on that time. But so I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna thank every single person that came. I'm gonna thank you, Giz. You know what I'm saying? Got some last words to the audience that we do have. And again, before you do that, I like to thank the audience that we have, and our audience is growing. I appreciate your participation and helping us be great and helping us do better things. And we still have our inboxes open to any suggestions that you have. So we thank y'all, me and Britt.
And most definitely, guys, we gonna do better about the whole promotion and sending you guys the links and things, because that's all I've been getting calls and texts and inboxes about, as far as where to go, because everyone wants to see the show and listen to the show on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So we gonna do better.
We gonna
We
get
promise.
right.
We
gonna
new
do
at
it,
this. So
the stupidity of a woman and a man. It's our fault. But yo, Giz, you got any last words you want to say to our audience?
I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to come here and voice my opinion. Go follow me on Instagram one more
There
time.
we go. That's what I
Underscore
was looking for.
Mr. Boss Your Life Up underscore. Follow me. You know I'm borderline. I could be a relationship counselor, but I wouldn't take my words for a grain of salt, though. Thank
we
you. though.
appreciate you coming through to the show,
Thank
my
you so
man
much.
Big Frank. You want to say any last words to our audience?
Man, hey man, the show was litty. Man, we was in here, you know what I mean, ratting and talking, man. But look though, Franklin Talk, man, I'm the CEO. Y'all go follow that on Instagram at Franklin Talk, man. I got a lot of stuff coming out real soon. I appreciate the host and everybody for having me. You know what I mean? Until next time, we litty.
We appreciate you being here for sure, my man.
Yes, sir.
And Mama Love. You know, when Mama Love started talking, I don't know what it is. It's just like, cause Mama Love is very insightful, and she giving raw dog. And I like that. You know what I'm
Voice of
saying?
reason.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Voice
the
of reason.
It's the voice of reason. You know what I'm saying?
You make me
And-
want to do the Malcolm X thing.
Yeah, because Mama Love,
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to get we gonna have to do an extra day and get Mama Love her own segment.
yeah, we sure do.
yeah.
That
I love Mama
mother
Love.
She need a
love.
segment.
With
the
with
words
mother
of
love.
Mother
thing.
Love.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna send y'all out in the world with these
Yes.
blessings.
Like that.
Mama loves views. A
Mama
mother
Love,
views.
I don't know if you got anybody that you want hashtag underscore, but I mean, if you got any last words.
No, I ain't got the hashtag, the Twitter, Facebook, you know.
Hashtag point of views,
Yo,
man. Y'all
yeah.
jump on that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just much love to everybody.
Much love. We
Yeah,
appreciate it. Thank you every time you bless the show with your presence and your words of wisdom.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean?
And I want to
Good.
get a special shout out to the person that's behind everything, the director. We call him Little Spike Lee.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Tyreek Bacon. I mean, we never give him a shout out on these shows, y'all, but he is the one that is behind all of this. When I tell you he edits everything,
And guess what though? He behind Franklin Talk too, man. That's,
yeah, most definitely.
that's my partner in crime. man.
So Dirk, can you come down and tell us exactly what your IG account is?
Come on, let us
Come
know,
on,
man.
we gotta know. He's the one behind everything, guys.
Underscore slash mark.
He does
question mark.
videography, he does photography, he is like the man he's the genius behind Point of Views. Like
What's up, y'all? So yeah, my Instagram is infinite_prodigy, and my Twitter is infinite_prodigy as well. All social media is infinite prodigy. I do video editing, VFX, everything, and yeah, that's it.
And tell him you nice at it too.
Yeah, I'm good
Dope.
at it.
You know what
I'm not
saying?
trying to be like full of myself, but I'm good at it.
You good. He good. That man said he good. He
Better
good.
off the steak.
And we had an extra special guest today. It's my son Zay Diggy. He couldn't really get into this conversation. Well, he could have, but But I just wanted to shout him. He couldn't, but I just wanted to shout him out. That's my little road dog. He got a little Instagram, something. But that's my dog. And
Check me out,
the next
though.
show, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get him a little 5-minute spot. He gonna get to ask a question or two, cause we need to know all aspects, his points of views, young, old, medium, and so and so.
come on.
Before we
Come
dip,
here,
Come here. We got it.
He shot. I'm saying? You don't want to get on
He
that.
too swaggy
He
for
too
this.
smooth for
He
that,
too
you know?
swaggy
He
for this.
swaggy.
Before we dip, I got to shout out to the city, man. Shout out Detroit. You know, New York real deep in here, so I had to shout out my city one time. You know what I'm
So let me shout out Decatur then.
All right. Everybody
So you gonna shout out to Brooklyn.
Hey, yo, shout out to the Bronx now.
saying? What up, though? What up, though?
Nah, but yo, check it out, man. Catch us next time, next Thursday. We're gonna do the second edition of the Stupidity of a Man and Stupidity of the Woman. We're gonna have the females in here, and then looking forward. This is something I've been looking forward to. We're gonna have some strippers in here. So stay tuned, more to come. Thank you for listening, and we catch you next time. You did? Peace.